The potential of UCD is extraordinary. We've built a very solid foundation of quality researchers, academic programs and student base. We can see through the recruitment to our academic programs that for many of those programs we get the highest quality students, and we're happy to see that once again UCD has the biggest share of international students. This really adds to the campus life. It means that we're educating all of our students in an international environment. We know that once they graduate, they'll be taking their place in a global society.
In 2015, we remained the university of first choice, both for our Irish students, where more than 8,700 students put UCD down as the first preference for their studies in Ireland. The university has a very strong agenda around inclusive engagement with diverse student bodies, and we took the opportunity to produce a facility in a very central location in the university, right beside the library, as a welcoming place where these students can come to engage with the university before they arrive and then work with the Access office to support them through their journey.
Sport happens on campus 24/7, pretty much 365 days of the year, so no matter what you're interested in, there's something for you here in UCD. It's been a fantastic year in terms of competitive success, which saw our freshers and intermediate hurlers and also intermediate footballers winning their respective All-Ireland championships. In addition, the ladies Gaelic footballers won the O'Connor Cup after a gap of 10 years. And in an amazing result, our Sigerson footballers, our senior Gaelic footballers, won the Sigerson Cup after a break of 20 years. Other sporting achievements during the year, our men's hockey gained qualification to the Irish Hockey Leagues. Our soccer team, building on their success in Europe, also won the Harding and Collingwood Cups. We also had 9 students and graduates representing UCD at the Olympic Games, culminating obviously in Paul O'Donovan's silver medal at those Rio Olympic Games with his brother, and then a gold medal at the World Championships just after the Olympics. Then in July this year we hosted the World Games in GAA. That saw 1,200 participants from 20 different countries compete here on campus to win the title in 8 different divisions.
Student societies are part of what makes UCD so vibrant and so dynamic, with 30,000 students arriving on the campus every September and 15,000 of those students joining student societies. Each of those societies would have a number of different events every single week. Over the last year, UCD societies have awarded 28 individuals with honorary lifetime memberships for their achievements and their outstanding contribution to various aspects of life, including Michael Palin, who's a British comedian and TV personality, Robert Fisk, a journalist, Roy O'Neill, who's an Irish gay rights activist, and Hudson Taylor, an Irish music group.
The most significant piece of work that we've undertaken in the last year is the campus development plan, and this describes the way the campus will develop and evolve over the next decade. There's a number of priority projects and they're in several categories. On the academic side, the redevelopment of the library, the Newman building, completing the science project, and then the engineering and architecture precinct. On the residence side, the one that we're sitting in at the moment is Ashfield, which is the most recent student residence block. The intention now would be to double the amount of accommodation on campus. A group led by Professor Paul McCabe in the School of Biology developed the Bloom Garden, which won a gold medal at the Bloom Festival in June. The university has in the last year joined the An Taisce Green Flag initiative. Our first foray into this arena was in the InterVarsity BioBlitz competition a month ago, and I'm pleased to be able to say that University College Dublin won it on its first outing.
Excellent research and innovation are central to who we are as a university in UCD. This year we were ranked number 1 in Ireland for research, and we have an innovation performance that is outstanding not only nationally but also internationally. Each year our researchers bring in around about €100 million in competitive research grants. We collaborate with over 2,700 institutions in around 146 countries. In the past year, UCD won the Innovation Award from the American Chamber and the Royal Irish Academy for our success with log entries. The year also saw the establishment of the €60 million University Bridge Fund. The UCD Innovation Award this year was won by Professor Kevin O'Connor. Kevin works in the area of the bioeconomy. A very important part of what we contributed last year concerned our activities around the decade of centenaries. A particular highlight was the premiere of the Signatories play. This was an outstanding performance, premiered in Kilmainham Jail, which I think will live long in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to see it.
UCD is Ireland's global university. This is reflected in the fact that we have welcomed 7,000 international students to the Belfield campus this year. In addition, we have 5,500 students on campuses abroad, and a further 6,500 students have availed of opportunities to study abroad. Our vision for global engagement is that we will bring the best of the world to Ireland, and we will bring the best of Ireland, including its cultures, to the world. There have been a number of events, and I suppose from a cultural point of view, one of the highlights for me was attending the GEA Asian Games in Shanghai. So it's wonderful to see that Irish sports is now translating across the world and to see so many nationalities engaging in it. Our Beijing Dublin International College had its first graduation this summer, and it's particularly important that while our first cohort is 20 students, we now have 1,000 students enrolled in BDIC. University College Dublin Volunteers Overseas Programme involved 134 volunteers this year travelling to a number of countries. They would have included Nicaragua, Haiti, India, Tanzania. So they really did wonderful work, and the students in particular had an opportunity to apply what they're learning in the classroom to deal with great societal challenges.
We have 239,000 alumni in 165 countries around the world, and we actively have at the moment 38 chapters from London to New York to Beijing to Delhi. In February, a particular highlight was being invited to the House of Lords, where we held a reception for our London alumni on the theme of big data and the digital age. To help our alumni stay connected with UCD and with each other, last April actually we launched the first online engagement platform for our alumni. This platform is to allow our alumni reconnect with classmates and with each other wherever in the world they are, and it also provides exclusive job opportunities for our alumni. Ireland has a great tradition of bringing people back home again, and UCD decided to continue this tradition with the first ever UCD Festival. On June 18th, we welcomed more than 6,500 alumni from all over the world to re-engage with the campus. The UCD Festival was just one of 60 alumni events that happened across campus last year, and we had a record number of alumni coming back from all over the world to re-engage with the campus. Over the last year, so many successful alumni have been making headlines around the world, from NASA explorers, Oscar winners, to IT innovators, to researchers. In November, we celebrated the success of our alumni at the 2015 UCD Alumni Awards. We'd really like to thank our alumni for giving back so much to their alma mater over the last year, either through their time, for example, through the Student Mentoring Programme, where alumni are working with students on a one-to-one basis, or through their skills and advice, either for other alumni or to existing students. We also want to thank our alumni who are giving back philanthropically to the university, ensuring that the next generation of students have the opportunity to follow in their footsteps.
The Minister for Education and Skills launched our strategy for 2015 through to 2020. It's very much a strategy which will see us establishing ourselves around the world as Ireland's global university, and will contribute to the flourishing of our students, of our faculty and staff, and of Dublin and the world more broadly. So we see very much in the next few years the university stepping up to the future in many ways. We're very excited by the strategy, by the progress that we're making, and we're looking forward to the coming year as well.